Super Mario 64 is often considered one of the most iconic video games of all time. Released in 1996 for the Nintendo 64, it was a groundbreaking game in many ways, reshaping the landscape of 3D gaming and influencing generations of developers and players alike. With its open-world design, innovative mechanics, and unforgettable gameplay, it became the blueprint for many 3D platformers to come. But perhaps what truly cemented Super Mario 64 as an iconic title was its depth, challenge, and the unique design of its collectible system, the Power Stars. Number 1. The Stars of Super Mario 64. The premise of Super Mario 64 is simple. Mario must collect power stars to open new doors in Bowser's castle and ultimately rescue Princess Peach. The game consists of several different courses, each with its own set of stars. These stars serve as both the primary goal and the incentive to explore every corner of each level, and their design is integral to the experience of the game. There are 120 Power Stars in total, and they are divided across 15 courses, each with 7 stars. The stars are usually hidden in specific locations, unlocked by completing challenges, or obtained by defeating enemies or bosses. Let's dive into some of the stars and examine why they were so difficult to capture, and how they contributed to the game's lasting appeal. Number 2. Stars tied to exploration in Super Mario 64. Many of the stars are hidden in clever places that encourage players to explore every inch of the level. For example, in the Bob-omb Battlefield, one of the first levels of the game, Mario is tasked with collecting 100 coins as one of the stars. This seemingly simple challenge requires careful planning and exploration, as you need to gather coins spread throughout the level, while also making sure not to fall off cliffs or get caught by enemies. The level's verticality and varied terrains make it tricky, as every wrong jump or missed coin could set Mario falling to his doom, forcing players to start over. The red coin stars also fall into this category. These stars require players to collect 8 red coins scattered across the level, often in tricky locations, sometimes hidden in the air, behind walls, or in hard-to-reach platforms. The challenge lies in timing and precision, and every red coin feels earned because the player has to think creatively about how to reach each one. Number 3. Stars tied to advanced platforming. Skillsome stars require Mario to execute increasingly complex platforming sequences. For example, Wing Mario over the Rainbow is one of the hardest stars in the game, requiring Mario to fly using the wing cap. Players must glide through rings while avoiding obstacles in the air, with precision needed to avoid falling off and having to start the challenge over. The wing cap also introduces a tricky mechanic of controlling Mario in mid-air, and if players aren't familiar with the physics of flight, it's easy to miss the rings or crash into barriers. Another infamous star is found in Bowser in the Sky, the final level in the game. Here, Mario is tasked with navigating an obstacle course of moving platforms, narrow beams, and dangerous enemies. The star is difficult, not only because of the platforming required, but also because the player must defeat Bowser, whose attacks can be difficult to dodge while trying to navigate these tight spaces. Number 4. Stars tied to boss fights. Another hallmark of Super Mario 64 is its memorable boss fights. Many of the Power Stars come from defeating these bosses, each with their own set of rules and patterns that players must learn to master. For example, the first boss, King Bob-omb, is relatively simple. The player must throw him 3 times to win. However, the difficulty increases as Mario must avoid the Bob-omb King's blasts, while maintaining control to grab and throw him. It's not just about brute force, it's about timing and strategy. Later bosses like Bowser in the Dark World and Bowser in the Fire Sea require much more intricate combat, where Mario must dodge fire, avoid environmental hazards, and use the arena to outmaneuver Bowser's attacks. The fights also increase in difficulty as the player progresses, with Bowser himself becoming a more formidable opponent. Number 5. Stars with time. Trials time-based stars were another challenge in Super Mario 64. The timed red coin stars are particularly notable in certain levels like Tick-Tock, Clock, and Rainbow Ride. You must collect 8 red coins in a set amount of time while navigating moving platforms, unpredictable obstacles, and numerous hazards. These stars combine the precision of exploration stars with the high-stakes urgency of time challenges. Players must balance speed with accuracy, making it a demanding experience. Some of the time-based challenges also appear in the secret stars that are hidden in particular courses. These can be accessed by completing certain tricks, like performing difficult jumps or reaching unreachable platforms within a time limit. Number 6. The invisible stars there are also stars that require Mario to complete specific objectives without any visible clues or guides. For example, in the secret aquarium, players need to find the hidden star by carefully listening for audio cues. As there are no obvious visual clues to its location, this kind of hidden challenge can be frustrating, because it forces players to pay close attention to their surroundings and intuition, rather than relying on obvious visual indicators. For many, this sense of discovery is what made Super Mario 64 feel so rewarding to play. Number 7. The most challenging stars. The 100 coin stars are often regarded as some of the hardest stars in Super Mario 64. To obtain one, you need to collect 100 coins in a level without dying. Some levels, such as Shifting Sandland, are packed with perilous environments, quicksand traps, and enemies that make gathering coins extremely difficult. In these levels, one mistake, like falling into a pit or missing a coin, could send you back to square one, forcing you to collect all the coins again. What makes the 100 coin star especially tough is that it requires not only knowledge of the level, but also perfect execution. Every level is filled with enemies, obstacles, and time-sensitive tasks that must be handled with precision. There's also the challenge of managing your health and not taking too much damage or running out of time. Number 8. The final reward. The 120th star, arguably the most difficult and satisfying star to capture, is the 120th, the final star in the game. It requires you to collect all other stars, including the incredibly challenging secret stars and time-based stars. Reaching 120 stars isn't just about being thorough in exploration. It demands mastery of all aspects of the game. For completionists, this is the ultimate goal, and it rewards the player with the iconic cannon outside of the castle, which launches you to the rooftop for a celebratory view. But getting there, completing each and every challenge, that's what makes the 120th star so legendary. In conclusion, Super Mario 64's Power Stars are the backbone of the game, and their design, often challenging, intricate, and hidden, creates a feeling of accomplishment unlike any other. The difficulty of capturing these stars, from mastering platforming mechanics to solving environmental puzzles, is what makes Super Mario 64 such a legendary and iconic game. The stars push the boundaries of what a video game could offer in terms of creativity, complexity, and challenge, ensuring that the game continues to be beloved by players and developers alike, even decades after its release.